Hello, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Kate Drohan. I'm the head softball coach at Northwestern, and I'm honored to share a little bit of time with you today. This is one of my favorite events of the year. Thank you to Bill Conroy for pulling me in again, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Empowering girls for life, right? That's what it's all about. That's why we come to work every day. I have a 6-year-old daughter at home, and from the minute we start our day, it's about how can we build confidence in her, how can we inspire her, how can we really understand her curiosity, and how can we convince her that she can in fact change the world. And then I come to work, and I get to work with really bright, motivated women here on our Northwestern campus. And that's true of all of our sports here, of all of our female sports. And we're just really honored to, on a day in and day out, to support their education and challenge them to win championships on the field. I'm excited to join my buddy Jen Tyrell and talk about the importance of education, and really hopefully give you some pointers today that can help guide you on your journey. And really maybe inspire you, but if you take 1 or 2 things away from our time together, then it will have been worth it. Just a couple of things about me. I grew up in a small town in Connecticut. I played any sport I could growing up. I had 2 older brothers, and they just started throwing things at me, and I was either going to get hit with it or I was going to catch it. So I'm grateful for them for kind of beating me up until we figured it out, right? My dad was a coach in every sport, and he taught me everything I know about the game of softball. And my mom, who knew just enough about the game, she was really instrumental in impacting me in a way where she's like, hey, you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up, as long as you're willing to work for it. So here I am. I never imagined I'd be a head coach in a Big Ten school, but I'm honored to be a steward of our program and to be able to work at such a fine campus. So your education, what's it all about? And what can you do now? What can you think about in your future to really have the best collegiate experience that you're working for? And here, let's talk about some things here. I'm going to jump to our PowerPoint. So here's Northwestern University, a campus we're really, really proud of. But let me share a little bit of insight as far as what my journey looked like. I was not recruited out of high school. I was a walk-on at Providence College. And my sister and I chose Providence College because we knew we would get a chance to impact the program. And our opportunity to play every day and to fit our academic goals was really, really important to us. So when you think about that, let's say you're in middle school, let's say you're in high school, let's talk about some of the different things that you can do to really prepare yourself as the opportunities come up. If you're in middle school, this is a really important time for you to be organized, for you to build those great study habits. And the second thing I put in there about feeding your curiosity, when we talk to our team about learning, it's all about that curiosity and that real strong desire for feedback. And you can think about this as a really young age, and just it's important to be in the process, to not really focus on the results too much, but feed that curiosity, whether it's around your sport, your game, a specific subject that you're studying. But those study habits and being organized will really fuel you and help you as you take that next step to high school. And then as you think about your high school experience, I would say one of the most important things you can really think about is, who are you hanging out with? Who is in your peer group that's really influencing you on a daily basis? Are they raising you up? Are they inspiring you? Are they motivating you and supporting you in your challenges? Or are they kind of dragging you down? So really think long and hard about what that peer group really looks like and how they can help you get to where you want to go. And then my second little tidbit about high school is challenge yourself. Go for it. Don't take the easy way out. And that's the kind of thinking that can get you a little bit ahead here and a little bit ahead here. And that's where you can really reach your full potential as you start to think about what that next step in college can be about. Now you're thinking about college, right? And this is such an exciting time. It's such an amazing opportunity for you to make a difference in in how you're setting yourself up for your career. Here's my advice. Find the right fit. Think about what that community is all about. Think about what the size of the school is about, the environment, and think about what kind of academic field you're looking at. Each college is unique. Each college and university has such great positives and opportunities, things that they're really strong at. And I think it's about finding out what the reality is about each university. Visit it when you're able to. Reach out to people who are going there. Reach out to people who have attended that university. But it's about that right fit. And, you know, I shared my story about being a walk-on at Providence, and that was a small community that really fit my needs. And I knew I wanted to go play for a program where I was going to get a chance to play every day. So it wasn't about that big name or that Power 5 school. I wanted to find the place where I knew could match my level and I could have an opportunity to make an impact and really make a difference. Then once you get to college, now you can think about, all right, what's my major going to be? What am I good at? Where are my strengths? Where are my passions? And when you think about your collegiate experience, that's when you really need to kind of work backwards and say, okay, where is this major going to lead me into my career? And so mentoring or finding mentors and really finding people who you can shadow so you can go out into the workplace and learn about what different professions and careers look like. So then you can kind of work backwards to build your major and make those decisions. And if you go to college and you're not sure about your major, that's okay. I think college is really important to teach you how to think critically, to teach you to problem solve. And then as you go deeper in your path in college, that's when you can really narrow down your field and find out which direction you want to go in. And then the last bullet that I wanted to talk about there is, we encourage all of our young women who come to Northwestern say, okay, academics first, choose your academic route first. And how can your experience on our softball team enhance your experience here on campus? In a lot of ways, it's going to define how you spend your time if you're involved in athletics, and it's really going to steer your schedule. But it's only one part of your collegiate experience. And when I talk to our former student athletes, the thing that I hear the most is, oh, I wish I got involved in this while I was on campus, or I wish I knew a little bit about this when I was on campus. So use their advice now as you're planning your collegiate journey, and think about how you can get involved in different clubs, in different organizations, find different platforms to use your voice and make a difference in your community. This is an aerial shot of our athletic facilities on Northwestern's campus. And as you can see, it's pretty neat, pretty neat facilities, but those facilities are tucked around some of the best learning environments in the world. Our Graduate School of Business, our School of Engineering, our School of Arts and Sciences, where all of our pre-med majors are. So I included this slide. As you think about how sports, or how your sport, or how athletics in general can help shape and build, or perhaps open doors for you to attend different universities or colleges, think about meshing those two experiences together. Think about combining them so you can overlap. So the skills that you learn on the court, on the field, in the pool, those skills can help elevate your academics as well. And they'll serve you well now on the field, and they'll serve you well perhaps in 10 years when you're, trying to problem solve in a relationship, or trying to figure out how to continue that career path while maybe starting a family. But this skill set here that you learn on campus can last for a lifetime. And that's what we work for each and every day with our women. And that's the real why behind what we're doing, is to really prepare them and give them a great experience for the 4 years they're experiencing now, but also set them up for the next 40 years as well. As you're thinking about or evaluating different schools out there, think very broadly about the support and the resources that you'll receive. If you're going to continue and play sports in college, or even if you're not, what kind of support and family will you have on that community to celebrate your great achievements, but also maybe to help you through a rocky time as well. And you've got to be able to feel really great about reaching out to people who you can really lean on in that moment. I mentioned life skills already, but surround yourself with people who are really invested in helping you sharpen those life skills as well. Problem solving, time management, conflict resolution, stress management. These are things that, in my opinion, this is what athletics really teaches you and helps shape and mold you as a woman for the rest of your life. The next thing to really think about, some leadership opportunities. You know, and I go back to what my mom said to me at a very young age. You can be whatever you want to be when you grow up, and you can change the world. So when we talk to our young women, it's about how are you going to win a championship, and how are you going to change your world, your community, your family, your team, and your county, your state, your country. What kind of impact can you have for the greater good? So those leadership opportunities that you join in on your campus, that's a great way for you to sharpen your skills, to find your voice, and to really, you know, make an impact and make a difference. Then as you think about the opportunities that you have off campus, think about how you can connect with mentors, as I've mentioned already. But you can do that through your professors, you can do that through your TAs, you could do that in so many different ways of reaching out to your local organizations. There's so many people who want to mentor our young women on campus, and they've really had tremendous influences and have opened many doors. That will help you with your career development, which I've talked about already. And then finally, make some time throughout your 4-year academic career to go out and get some real workplace experience. You know, roll up your sleeves, get to work, see how you can impact an organization. And that's really a great way to make your academic experience have great depth and be really well-rounded. Finally, this slide too, this is a shot of kind of what our learning experience looks like. These are different settings where our young women work and get their academics done. And I included the slide with our advisors because these women are the people who our team really rely on. And these are the people who meet with them weekly to say, okay, what class do you want to take next quarter? Or how do you like that class? Do you want to shift gears? And the more people you have in your corner, as I've mentioned already, the more support you'll have and the more success you'll have. So as you think about, you know, setting your chart, setting your journey now, set yourself up for success by building those great habits. Think about how you can surround yourself with people who understand what your goals are, who understand what your dreams are, and they can help you take it to the next level. And now I'll just take an opportunity to talk about, okay, well, what does your involvement in your sport look like with that? And, you know, it's an opportunity that can really open doors for you, and it can get you where you want to go, but go for it. You know, work hard at it and find the place where you're going to be able to really excel, where you'll make a difference within your team, and where you'll find those same philosophies. But I'm really proud of the work that the Big Ten is doing. I'm really proud of the work that we're doing on the national stage, especially with our sport of softball. And the young women who have graduated from our program, they are people who are making an impact for the greater good. And that's really the thing that I'm most proud of. So I wish you all the best. I'll be cheering for you. And as always, go Cats.